Hey, Storytelling Ron, and I'm here to talk about Star Wars using Foundry. And I'm just beginning with Foundry, and I've GM'd Star Wars, but I haven't done it on Foundry. I'm using version 9, which is the beta right now, and I think it's getting close to being done. I just really love the lighting in it. I do lose some of the modules that I really liked in version 8, but oh well. Let me launch the world, and okay, I could probably open up in a, yeah. Supposedly, when it starts, there's a starting screen. You can kind of set up a starting screen. I don't know. Anyway, this is a Google map. You should check that out. It's kind of handy. This is, of course, I'm doing for Tatooine, and I'm putting down some of this is artwork in the map, like the little city here and these vapor farms. But these guys are tokens. And what I'm doing for my theme for the tokens is the action figures. I'm using the action figures or any kind of action figures or models I can find on Google, and then making them into PNG tokens. And they're going to be, those are all on my website. So they're free for you to grab. I got a ton of them on there. Coffee. Okay, so, and then I'm putting out these, so they can see kind of where things are. Like the Tusken Raiders are out here. So I really like this section I found on Google somewhere. And just how it has unique and different things. And of course, it looks like Tatooine. And this is Rancor country. So let me put a Rancor token in here. A Rancor. This is called Rancor Ridges back in here. And no players, please. This is a big reveal. So my campaign is going to be really like they start at the bottom. And I played this with my family. It was a lot of fun. But with family logistics, it kind of we played like 10 episodes, but then college and things were happening. So and my daughter's working, and I still have my D&D campaigns. Blah blah. Okay, so anyway, sorry. But I'm really enjoying this. They were 10 episodes in and still didn't get a spaceship. So yes, so I'm going to make sure my players know, hey, it's going to take you a while to get a spaceship. And I even got stuff around, the around that area, and I'll do that in a later, what's going on. It's a really neat area too, with the story and the backstory and all this, the Jabba the Hutts up north. Let's say if you're looking at it, the galaxy. The Ryloth, I think, planet. The Twilocks are close by, and also the Genowasan, the insects. They're really close by, and their planet got totally destroyed. That's kind of interesting in the story post Clone War, and then what is it now? All destroyed and ruined. So that off-world thing is kind of interesting. Anyway, they're gonna be stuck here, and they're gonna be lowlifes. Dirty, scummy, just like that episode in Mandalorian, where they went to the sheriff and he had, when they did the crate worm sequence, like really run down. So they're going to be desperate. I'm going to put them in a situation where they got to get a land speeder first, then keep upgrading their stuff until they can afford or steal or and there is an opportunity for them to steal a ship at some point soon. Or in the campaign. Anyway. Just nerdy here. Okay, so nerding out. Let me put a Rancor in. Now, in Foundry, when you get Foundry, you're going to... Let me go back to the setup. Return to setup. You're going to have... you have to load a system, right? So you game system, install system, and you got to find the system, and then it has the Star Wars one. And this one here, Star Wars FFG. So I installed that one, and that has a lot of the character stuff, the items, the talents, gear, in a generic form. Still gotta buy the books. I got them all here. Okay, I got all the books right down there, so I'm legit, But anyway, so Foundry does have a I'm pretty sure it's a non-licensed thing, but at least it gets the Star Wars product out there. And you still need the books. You still need the resources because these just so you know, because the if you were to make a creature, so under the compendium, then you have Ogdude, who did all. I don't know the full story of all this, but Ogdude, whoever put all this stuff in, and it has all these adversaries, right? So let's look for Rancor, and here's Rancor. Okay, so I'm going to drag in Rancor in here first, or I don't know if you can drag it. You do want to get it into your own local library, especially if you change it, if you customize it or add things to it. And I would also recommend that for everything: the items, the gear, the talents, whatever you want to use for your campaign. You need to take it out of the compendium and then put it in your own folders, because the compendiums are kind of like locked, or if you adjust them in there and then you say have to update the Star Wars system, it'll rewrite it all. So make sure whatever you do grab from here, you bring it into your world, you copy it, and then put it in, and I've already got it right here. Actually, I've already done. I've got it twice there. Let me delete one of these, but I haven't updated it to my Rancor. Okay, so here's the Rancor, and it's cool. It's got all the stuff. Now because it's version 9, some of the stuff may not look like the fonts may not look right, or maybe it's one of my preferences. I don't know, but it's a little off looking, but whatever. And Foundry is a drag. I'm used to inputting, clicking on something and inputting, but Foundry, the way it works, and I'm just having to readjust my brain, is you kind of make an item, make things, you make them you make the items on this side, whether it's a talent, gear, skill, and then you weapon, and then you drag them into the area where they're supposed to be, and then they become sort of their own little item that you can then adjust. So that's a little getting used to, and so make sure it's on prototype as well, because you have prototype that you get from here, but if you drag it into here and then you double click here to adjust it, and now it's a token, so it'll only adjust what you're doing on that scene and not for the whole campaign kind of thing. So you want to make sure you're using the prototype to get the one you want to use over and over. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to first, I have a folder set up of my Star Wars stuff, and here's some of my tokens, which I will make available on my website. I'm just kind of figuring it all out right now. I'm renaming it all for Foundry and making sure it all works right. For instance, I'm trying to get these naming conventions to be so that you can, so Rancor 1 and Rancor 2. All right, let me choose. I like this one better. This one's cool, but I like that one better. Rancor 2 here. Oh, let me see if it does it. No, it doesn't do it there. So under the token, now it should add that to the tokens. Let me see. Prototype token here. Yes, okay, but I want it to be a wild card. Not that, well, kind of irrelevant. And then over here, I'm going to type in, it's going to pick this one too, which is fine. That one could be a large one. It looks kind of like it. So I put the asterisk there, Rancor asterisk. And because of my naming conventions, it'll go through all three of these Rancors whenever I place it. And then the size, well, obviously it's going to be what? Take up probably 3 and 3, right? It's like a giant. So 3 grid spaces. Now that's, see how it kind of randomizes the. Well, I could clean up the white on this one. See, I can see the white. I could try to clean that up, but whatever. So it'll randomly pick one of those, the wild card thing. So I'm renaming my tokens right now to kind of fit them in. Now this is a little big for this area, so let me see. I'm gonna just compare. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good size right there. That matches. It could be even bigger actually. I don't know if I want it to be 4. Yeah, I think I want it to be 4. Let's try that. 4. And I'm not going to use the grid in the normal game, but I'm just keeping it here right now just to get used to it and get used to. I'm very loosey goosey with the grid and with ranges, and that's more fun to me. I don't worry too much about. I mean, we measure things, but I always kind of like that's close enough, you know. Okay, that looks like a better size. Yeah, it looks about right there. All right, cool. Now for here though, and you got all, you know, let me go back to you. So all the, equipped, you should equip that. He's got his weapon here. I'm going to change this icon. It's under the prototype, so it'll, oops, not that. Oh, I have to, that's the dice, right? I have to go in here and change it. Change this artwork to, this is, I don't have to do this part, but I kind of like to. Creatures, claws, you know, one of these scary looking things. This one. Just looks, you know, I like use that. Okay. Oh, it's got knockdown and sunder, which are the, I just want to put a little space there. So, this is interesting. The configuration, you can add brawn and it'll add to the damage, but it's already in this number. Those two seem to be, they work together, but they're also separate. So I would say if you can stick with this and ignore this, which is obviously what it's doing now. But I've noticed, I'm not gonna mess with it right now, but I've noticed that when I do this, it'll re-add the brawn to this damage number. Or whatever. I'm not consistent in what I mean, I'm not completely, you know, fluent in all this and what works and what works for what. But some of the stuff kind of confuses me, but whatever. This is right. Damage 15. Okay. Crit 3, you know. Yeah, you need 3 successes or advantages to get the crit. Okay. What else? I think soak is 6. Yeah, okay. So that looks good. Just keep that rancor there for, and I'll put it under, oh yeah, I'm going to put it under wild creatures. Okay. Close that. These I still have to do. I'll, you know, update those. Now for this guy though, I don't want him to be that big on this regional map because it's just for appearances. So I'm going to shrink him down to, I'll make him a little bigger just to, that looks a little non-scary. Let me see. I just don't want him to overwhelm the map. You know, like the first thing when they see this map, the first thing they do is like, "Oh, look, a rancor," and it's like I don't want it to be like that. I just want it to be like, it's just like a map token. All right, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. So that's that, and there is a lot of cool locations on this map of secret stuff that they got to go explore. There's a lost sandcrawler down here somewhere. The Tuscan Raider base is around here, some hidden over here. You know, they got to go explore. They got to go to the Vapor Farms that were attacked by the Raiders. There's an old Imperial spice mine. And spice refers to, it's a general term. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a general term for like lots of different things, and especially like I know the spice in the sense of I don't know, drugs, but it's also like minerals, like rare minerals and stuff. So there's an Imperial spice mine, an old, you know, that they can go explore and get more gear and stuff. And of course, you know, I guess I kind of realized that they're going to start here and then they're going to go maybe hunt some womp rats. And I'm like, it's just like D&D. I guess I'm just kind of throwing in, I'm doing my little D&D campaign with first levels, you know, where that's what they got to do first. There's also going to be a, what are those things called? Those creatures that, I'm going to just look for it right now. Oh gosh, what are they called? Reeks. It's got to be a reek in here. Yep. Okay, let me just go ahead and grab that. I wonder if I can just drag it right into the... Yes, okay, cool. So here's a Reek prototype. Let me edit it. Can I? Oh, here. I'm like, where's the thing? Okay, go back up to my folder of Star Wars. Oh, here, go to user data. Yeah, this is core data, which is their stuff. This is my stuff, user data. That's something you gotta figure out. I got a folder there, tokens, creatures, and I have 2 Reeks here, 2 pictures. And these are just things I found off of Google, and boom. And then I just fixed them up with, you know, and I'm going to make them a wild card because there's 2 of them. So let me put the asterisk in there. Obviously they're going to be like 2 across and 2 high, maybe. Yeah, I think that's. Let me just compare right now. That looks about right based on what I remember of the movie, because they weren't like huge. Okay, and I'm going to move this out here because that's where they are, so they can get a. And the reason I'm showing these is because they're going to be sort of, whether they're natives or been here a while, they kind of know, you know, the fauna of the region. So they're not. It's not going to be a total mystery, but they know where these things are, and they should get. Hopefully, they'll get a land speeder at some point in this adventure and start hunting, you know, some reeks or banthas for food or you know, to capture. Okay, so let me. So this is all, you know, should be good. The setup here. Boom. And then I'm going to open this one and make it a little smaller. And a little smaller than that. Actually, because it's in this realm, I should just go ahead and do a 1-1. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I should do that for this guy as well. This token. Just because it's, again, I don't want it to be too much in, yeah, there. I just want it to kind of be whatever. I guess I just did the same thing. Whatever. Okay. So there's how we bring in these dudes, and you know, we can use these later on. You know, you can obviously use them to roll an attack here. Roll. Well, let's go to the boom. That's a lot of fun. Check succeeded and successes too. I don't think that's. How do I know if oh wait, yeah, so how do I know? Okay, horns, this is where I should have rolled it, not brawl. Dice roll. Okay, critical 0. Really? Critical 0? So I should have rolled it from horns, not from the brawl. So check succeeded, successes, advantages. No critical? That's very strange. Let me look. I'm going to look that up. Oh, I don't know where the reek is in this. That's the one tough thing about the Star Wars books is that you don't even know like where everything is. Like, where do you find a reek? I'm not even sure which book I'm going to find reek, except here. Let me just come. In the Allies of the Adversaries one. So let's see. There's a Goondark, a Dewback, a Bantha. Okay. I feel like we're getting creatures, alright. I don't even know if there's a Reek in here. Air Sloth, Droideka, Dianoga, Ewoks, the Goondark, Great Dragon, Flutter Cat, Medical Droid, Minox, Nexu, which is that cat thing. Droids. Okay, here's a Reek. Okay, got the Reek here. So horn, brawl, damage, critical 3. So see the critical here. Oh, it does say critical 3. Let me equip it. How do I... Oh, critical 0. Why does it say... When I got successes 3, advantages 3, that's a critical. That's interesting. Damage 4. Plus 4. Wow, that's not working or something. Let me try this again. Okay, roll. Missed. Disorient, knocked out. Let me try this again because it's weird that it didn't do the damage. I think, are we learning together? Are we playtesting together here? Okay, so 8. That's interesting. Successes, 8. Check succeeded. Wow, successes 8. Why isn't it showing the damage? Damage 7. See, it should be 7 plus 8. Yeah, so that's... I mean, maybe because it's version 9 and something's not working. Engaged. It's very strange. Modifiers. Characteristics. Brawn. Brawn is 5. No. Delete that. Go back down to 2. I don't know why this is not adding. So let me tinker a little bit and then I'll start this video up again. Okay, I don't know why, but as you can see, it started working. Started adding the 7 in there. Maybe I don't know. I thought I had it equipped. Let me unequip it and see if it won't work then. Well, still worked. Okay, I don't know why it went from 0 to 7. That's a little confusing to me. I want to change the icon again of this thing. Oh shoot, I just went too far. Okay, creatures. Horns. These are horns. Any horns? Shoot. Horn. So this. I'll do that one. Okay. I'm gonna in case I want more horns down the road. Is that gonna go in there? No. Come on. So these are things that I've been, well, here, like see bantha horns. I'm gonna change that to that icon there, the mammals one. Creatures, mammals, horns. How did I get... I think I had to... Wait, oh, it's... What? I don't see it adding to the... I think I'm going to have to just create my own, you know, and copy this version if I wanted to. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But and of course, I did that in the not the prototype. See, I did it in the other one. So let me see if it's in this one. Oh, it is in there. Cool. Okay. I don't know why or how that worked, but that's fine. So I've got a reek in there now. I'm going to get some dewbacks. Let me just do a dewback real quick. Boom. Go to my Star Wars folder again. Oh, it's under user data. Gotta remember that. Yeah, there's a lot of mouse clicking in this one. I feel there's a lot more mouse clicking in Foundry than in Roll20. That's for sure. Creatures. Dewback. Did I make a wild dewback? Oh, this is the mount. But I don't even know. There's just one dewback image I have. I think I'm gonna have to make a wild dewback on my own. You know, like the artwork. I don't have a wild one in there. 2, 2. Okay. Oh, let me see. I think I created this actor here myself, which is kind of ridiculous. Let me see if it has it on here. Do back. Yeah. Okay, that's probably gonna be better than the one I did. I think I just did that to remind myself to do it. Okay, so I don't need this one. Yeah, this is just I think it's like an NPC sheet. It's just an MPC sheet. Let me delete this one. And I'll just keep that one there because I'm going to change this to do back mount. And do the artwork. Cool. Change it to a 2 grid thing. 2 unit space. That looks like it can be bigger than that, huh? Let me go to 3. 3. Let me just go to 2. I don't know if that stretches it, but that looks perfect. Looks like the right size. Okay. I don't need that in here. This is all good, I think. I'm going to put this in the Moss Needle folks because this is kind of like where the stuff that you'll find in the town. So let's just go to Moss Needle. Okay, so I got another map here. I got the region that should be on the top, I think. Okay, and then I've got Moss Needle, which is my own little town here I've drawn, and this is available on my website. I think this one's free. Or you just be a member, you can get it. And again, I'm trying to update everything to kind of work with Foundry better. I have a Star Wars page on there, I think. I will be doing like patrons, so I will be doing a patron site as well in there for more original artwork, maps and stuff. I'm making a huge Mos Eisley kind of battle map like this, but even bigger. But look, you can totally, there's a character right there. I would say this is close range. These guys get an extra boost dive shooting back at him because they're in the tower, and they get some cover, And this is Zico. Zico, the captain, or the thug. He's not a pirate. He's a thug, but he's got his own little crew here. And see, they got a guy here. Guys at the gate. But there's still kind of lots of fun little adventures they're going to go on with in this area. There's maybe I'll put some womp rats in here. Actually, I could do that right now because they all know there's womp rats in there. We'll do a little small group. We'll see. And there's two groups. See, I got 2. Yep. Did that work? A wild card of 2 different womp rats. Yep. And those are, mobs. Let me go ahead and do the old double left click. Gotta get used to that. Or double right click, rather. And I'm going to flip it horizontally. Just to give it a little boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't have the... let me see if I can do wounds. Okay, I'm not really used to this yet. Wounds, character, there we go. I don't know what else is the like armor class or whatever. I can't. My mind's going a little dull here in the morning. Anyway, so they're gonna encounter all these people and try to trade with them and get stuff. You can see they can get some Alopes and rent these Alopes out for they want some adventures. It's gonna be some Jawas, and I'm gonna throw in some other characters in here. NPC. I have some more of these type of dudes that I'm gonna be throwing in here at some point. And it's really easy to these are, I'm just gonna put. It's really easy to just. You got double click to get this thing going easier. 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, presence 1. I'm going to keep them all pretty low. 1, 1. Coercion. You know, they're all a little negotiation. They all have got some negotiation. So that should be good. You know, I'm just putting in whatever I want, basically. I could add a gear, maybe like a toolkit kind of thing in here, but that's about it. I mean, obviously I'm going to add a gun. I think I have a generic gun in here. Let me see. Is this a gun? Yeah, just a generic gun here. Maybe I should do. Let me see if I don't even know if there's a sci-fi in the. Yeah, I think it's all fantasy. I don't think there's a sci-fi one. So I wonder if I'm going to need to do that. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Yeah, I don't think there's. I think it's all fantasy. Yep. Okay. Whatever. But there. Okay. What are these SVGs? There's not like a gun in here. Obviously not. I could maybe I'll do some icons or something, images. I don't know. I didn't really think about that. I'll just leave it that way for now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drag the gun in here just so he has a gun. Come on. There we go. Equipped. You know, I'll make some generic laser guns. I mean, you can. It's already in the Ogdude. Let's see here. Items, gear, or weapons. Weapons. So we do have it here. So I can just give them a. All these names. I don't know which one is which. I don't know what the basic weapon is. Laser gun, blaster pistol. Blaster. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch. Heavy. I don't want the heavy blaster pistol. The light blaster pistol. Light blaster. Light blaster pistol. There we go. All right, let's do that one. Let's bring that one in here. I'm literally going to bring them into my area just so I have a quick reference to these. Blaster pistol, blaster rifle, blaster carbine, sure. Where's the light one? Heavy blaster pistol, that's fine. Luke Skywalker looking one. The regular light blaster pistol, alrighty. So yeah, you know, so it's really cool. They got all these all handy. And I think that's enough for now. And let me just take mine out because it's kind of not really. I'm going to delete it because I don't really need it. And put in the light blaster pistol. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it takes some time, you know, getting things set up the way you want. I'm gonna have I also have a PDF, so I have all this kind of info of these characters on there, even their stats. Done. I'm trying to do it like looking professional, looking cool, not just throwing it on there. I would prefer just throwing it on there and typing it out, and then, you know, then be done with it and have a lot of stuff. But I'm trying to format it and stuff so that it looks good. So that'll be up there too on my website. Let me show another map just for the fun of it. Here's my. Okay, after they do. Let me move this in order. I'm assuming that they're going to, you know, sort of a low-level adventure here is the Womp Rat, where they go hunting Womp Rats, you know, for food, for the town, the village. And so this is just a Google map I found of an area, you know, with a river, a dry river bed, and I'm gonna just put some Womp Rats in there, and the scale there, that's the scale basically, so they're gonna be pretty small in there. Let me just put the dude. You know, so they'll be walking around looking for womp rats and have some fun. You know, shooting up some womp rats and getting attacked by little scurrying romp rats. You know, that kind of thing. Just so they can, you know, we can all practice our gunfire and getting womp rats. So that's kind of like a little intro adventure there. And then after that, they learn of the old mines up in the mountains. And this could be between the town, the Mosnito, and the Womp Rat Ravine. So they could encounter the Womp Rats and then come here. And here I'm going to do probably some Womp Rats, maybe some, I'll just show you, you know, I could add the blurbs in there roaming around. I could add, maybe some small crate dragons, like little lizardy versions, you know, like crocodile size. Some massives. Yeah, that's going to be scary. I don't know which. I got 2 of these here. One of these. I could do. Oh, the rockworts. Yeah, these are poisonous. Do a sarlacc. I'll do like a small sarlacc, like place them, you know, for your hiding, so they'll have to deal with some of these creatures, and then on this map they gotta find. See, they got to go searching around. And I'll do some kind of falls. You know, I'll do terrain as an adversary, slipping and sliding. And when they make that rock tumble, then they'll alert some creatures in the area to come investigate. And they got to find the mine entrance. And then once they find it, and I made it tough, whether they got to go around all these rocks. And then there it is. You know, I might even make it a little bit. Yeah, see how they can't really see it yet? They saw it, so that's kind of cool. They got to get pretty close. Let me see. So you got to get. That's fine. Once they get to here, they'll see it, kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. So that'll be a good exploration, and I'll throw some creatures in there, and then. The interior of the mine. And this one is going to be a lot of fun because right, so they don't. Oh, where's the lighting? Let's see. The lighting got a little weak here. I try to do a pretty good light coming in there. There, it's a little bit better. So that's coming from the outside, and then they got to get their own light source to go further in the mines. So let's say he's got a light source. Token light dim. I like to just use dim. I'll do like 5. Obviously like to do some kind of cool animation with it. Well, let me do pulsing wave just for the fun of it. And I'll try. Let me turn that off. They're not going to have a pulsing wave. They're going to have just pulse. Let me see what pulse looks like. Okay, that's a bit much. Just torch. Light dome? Things light dome. I don't see anything there. Whatever. Let me just do the torch. Torch is always nice. Okay, and I could slow it down, but whatever. So this is an area. This mine is an old mine. He's an old TIE bomber there. Ooh, I wonder if it looks like it could be a little bigger. The map, based on my drawing here. I think this could be. Let me go down here. So there's a nice little area. There's some womp rats in here. There's a Savra lives here. I think this could be a little bit. The map could be a little bigger. I think. I don't know if I want to change. Yeah, I can change it. I don't see a problem with that. Here, grid size. If I do 50, will that mess everything up? That looks way better. But I think, let me see if I messed up the lines here. Yeah, the lines got a little messed up. Oh, that's going to be hard to fix. But it's going to be worth it, I think, because it just looks better. Let me see here. Yeah, it just looks nice and massive now. Let me go back to, he's stuck because of the thing's a little off. But so this looks bigger now, you know. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Yeah, this is much better. I'll fix it. The okay, so what did I change it to? I made it 50. So all my maps are actually 70 pixels per inch, but this one, you know, I'm gonna make it 50. I might want to see. I need to like remember that and put that on that map. So let me write that down real quick. Interior mine map 50 pixels per inch. So I'm gonna have to note that somehow. Actually, if that's the case, I may want to do that for the top part too. You know, make this 50 pixels per inch as well, just to. And then, of course, I'm going to have to. It's going to mess up my. Yeah, it's going to mess up. Is this important to me here? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one 70. This one just looks kind of better, 70, and I think that's fine. And then this map is supposed to be the same as the other map, but I feel like this, for some strange reason, it needs to be a little smaller. But whatever, that's fine. Okay, so I'll just show you the map real quick. You got this place down here. See, so they can get this land speeder. They got to fix it up, but they have to turn everything on to do it. And what I'm going to have in the area, I've kind of done a thing where, and this will be in my PDF, where everything has gears. You find gear, or gear? I think it's gear. And when you find the gear, you can use that to repair things with. If you find the gear, and there's power cells in here. There's a few power cells in here. So if you find those, you can, you need that to power up the different areas to get things working. And here, along here, they're going to find, when they search, is food stuff. And along here is these are barracks, like the slaves or the workers back in the day, and they're going to find food and gear, old stuff maybe. Hard to find because it's all been ransacked or whatever. And down here is going to get more and more, a little more mysterious. This is the roots are the bottom of a sarlacc. See? So there's a sarlacc up above, which is on the map. Let me just show you. So right over here is a sarlacc. Yeah, I'll put a sarlacc there. And so this is the bottom of it. Now, in here is like a rancid, acidic, toxic area. But there's stuff in there. There's treasure in there to find. Maybe a gun or some weapons and gear and stuff. And then down here. Okay, so here is a mystery. This tunnel goes down, 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 down into this mysterious cavern. It's all dark and wet. Yeah, see the cool glowing thing over there, and very treacherous to get through here. Can get wounded just by. And then up here, that's going to be one of those crystals. Those, what are they called? The lightsaber crystals. I forgot the name. But that's one of those crystals. They can use it to upgrade a power. Make a lightsaber at some point, or and or first use it to maybe empower if they have like a vibro blade. It'll give them a plus to their vibro blade if they attach it to the vibro blade. It gives them a little, so it's sort of like a beginning intro lightsaber. If there's a force user in their party, that'll start up the lightsaber storyline, which there is in this campaign. But I want them to start, down at the bottom there, crude. This is all gear they can find, and so I do have a little. It's not in the game or the Star Wars, but I have my own little gear thing where they find gear, and it's generic gear, and they can use the gear. And there's two versions: the vehicle gear and then regular gear. I might call it something else. I'm kind of mind blank, but they. But when you find it, you get 10 gear or 10 vehicle gear, and then when you need to repair something, you need 2 gear to do it, plus your tools and all that. So that's a simple way of getting treasure, getting gear, gear parts. So in here, okay, this looks a little big, but whatever. Is where the Savrop lives. The Savrop is one of the. It's famous for being in the chess game that they play. Okay, let me just grab it real quick for the fun of it, because we're just chilling. So adversaries under Star Wars. Guards. Interesting. Wounded Mantolin. I don't know what that is. Mantolin Savrop? Is that the full name of these guys? 24 wounds, man. Let me see if there's a minor. It's the same. Okay. Ooh, that's a toughie. So I'll just make it one dude they gotta fight, Let me bring in this Savrop into my world. I'm just gonna name it Savrop. In mine, or just Savrop, because I can use it for other things as well. And then I got the little miniature right there. There's 2 of them. So I'm going to make it a wild card. Even though it's not wild card. And they're pretty big, but I'm going to leave it 1 and, well, maybe do 2. Let me see. 2 and 1. Okay. Update token. Let me see what the size. That's perfect. Okay. Scary looking dude. And I think it's a wild card. What the? Did I not do it right? Let me see. Savrop, appearance. Yeah, it's a wild card. Oh, didn't put in the asterisk. See? Whoa. Ah. Okay. And come on. Did I not? Oh, okay. I didn't put I put the asterisk in, but I didn't update the token. See, you got some steps here. Yep. All right. Asterisk. See, we're learning. Ah. The asterisk on there. Update token. Let me delete these dudes. That would be a horrific. Come on. Oh, did I not do this right? We're learning. We're learning. Okay, it's an astro. Oh, maybe I misspelled. Let me see here. Where is he? So, rip 1 or 2 is. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a capital S. Maybe that doesn't work. Let me fix that real quick. That's interesting. If that's kind of good to know, because if that's the case, I can use that to my advantage. Let me get out of this. I think it's not letting me save it. Change it. There we go. Oh, what? I'm just in the regular Windows folder. Changing that. I think that's going to change it. Okay. Now let me see. That's interesting. Okay, if that's the case. Ba-ba. Did I update token? Shouldn't work. Come on. There we go. Ooh, the sizes are off. Okay, see, that's another thing. You got to make sure the tokens are kind of comparable in size. So I'm gonna fix that. The pixels. Obviously it's not. I will fix that right now. But let me pause and fix it, and I'll keep continuing here. Okay, so I've sort of fixed the size of the Soverup PNG files so that they're kind of close, but still not totally, because of this one is 600 by 500. This one's 600 by 600, so it's a little off as far as like how it fits into the grid of 2 by 2. But I've shrunk them a little bit to 0.8. But I'm obviously going to have a little bit of an adjustment to do once in a while. If maybe 0.9. Let me see. I just want to see. So that's about the right size. This one. Maybe I can go to 1 and just leave it as is. It's a little bigger than this one just because of the ratio, but that's fine. Still nice and big and scary, and I don't think anybody's going to complain. But there is a Soverup, although I do like that one a little bit better, living here, who's going to come after them. And over here, there's going to be some communication equipment. There's going to be a Bubo living here, little pet of the Soverup lives there. And so that's the map. They're going to discover this. They're going to have to deal with the Soverup and the Bubo. And they might get some they'll get some vehicle parts from this thing, and then some gear parts, so they can try, and so they'll get a land speeder out of this, hopefully, and then some vehicle parts, although nothing, maybe they'll get a bomb, maybe there's a bomb in there still. But yeah, this is an old mine, and to me the Soverup pulled in the TIE bomber so that then gives them clues that there's something else, there's another Imperial mine out there possibly. They get some clues from that, because the Soverup, what I think the Soverup did was he tinkered around and brought in these parts from another place, so they came from somewhere else. Okay, all right, I think that was enough to show you kind of what I'm working on and how I'm slowly building up my Foundry Star Wars campaign, and I just hope this was helpful for you. It helped me. Just doing it and videoing it and then tinkering around and figuring stuff out. All right, so that's my Star Wars Foundry little vlog here of what I'm doing. Thanks for watching or listening, and hope this was helpful to you.